So why is the Trump administration going after arguably the most prestigious, renowned university in the country? I've been covering Donald Trump and his political movement for much of the past decade. This administration views higher education, particularly elite Ivy League institutions, as kind of incubators of woke liberalism and hostile to conservative views. They very clearly want to shift the ideological tilt of college campuses, and some top White House aides, including Stephen Miller, have talked privately about toppling a university to send the message to the rest of academia to fall in line. We heard different versions of this idea from President Trump on the campaign trail.
If any U.S. university is discovered to have engaged in censorship activities, those universities should lose federal research dollars and federal student loan support.
After the October 7th terrorist attacks in Israel and the protests that followed Israel's response on college campuses, Trump used that to sort of retrofit his arguments.
To every college president, I say remove the encampments immediately, vanquish the radicals, and take back our campuses for all of the normal students.
One of his first actions as president was to form an anti-Semitism task force. The task force is a sort of nebulous group of government officials. We've asked who these folks are, and the administration has cited privacy concerns. We do know from our reporting, this task force includes several agency heads, the education secretary, the attorney general, top lawyers at the Health and Human Services Department, and the Government Services Administration. The Trump administration is focused largely on some of the country's most elite universities. Columbia's acquiescence to many of Trump's demands was a major early victory for the Trump administration. This may have caught up with the West Wing when they turned to Harvard and hastily sent a letter outlining a series of increasingly drastic changes that all but forced Harvard's hand to sue the government in federal court. Since then, the Trump administration has been pulling every lever of power possible in its effort to bring Harvard to heel. They have launched 8 investigations into the university, canceled or frozen more than $4 billion in research grants, blocked the college from enrolling international students, about 1/4 of the student body at Harvard. But in many ways, the administration is sort of feeling their way through all of this still. Some of these actions are being challenged in court. If the government is successful in these lawsuits, it will be effectively a roadmap to implement the same kind of changes at the thousands of colleges and universities across the country.